Hello everyone, my name is Lu. I'm going to talk about evolution of Disney's princess movie in my video essay. Most people probably grew up watching Disney princess movie. Walt Disney released a variety of princesses from the early Snow White, Cinderella to more recent Brave and Frozen. If we look back the history of these characters, we can find the image of the princess has dramatically changed over years. Multiple elements have been transformed the viewing image of the princess, especially the feminine characteristic and the portrayal of love. These princesses demonstrate how women are portrayed in the society, which correspond with the expectation of audience in the different period. Now, let's take a look at how these princesses have changed, especially in Cinderella, Mulan, and Brave. Snow White is the original Disney princess, which is the beginning of the female stereotype. She is young and beautiful, but appears to have no real motivation in life rather than marrying a prince. All Snow White really does in the whole movie is sing, clean up the house, and prepare for the meal. While this female image is more enforced around the 1950s, when Cinderella was released. After watching the film, what do we remember on Cinderella? Her cruel and selfish stepmother? How she forced in love the prince? Absolutely no. What impressed me is how much emotion is shown in the film. Crying, collapse crying, troublesome, ashamed, fearful, and of course need to be rescued by the prince. We cannot believe she exhibits, guess what? Totally 187 feminine characteristics in the film, so it is not surprised that she must depend on the prince to get out of trouble. On the other hand, Disney creates an ideal model of love and marriage. The prince and princess always fall in love at first sight, but no more information is given on how their relationship are formed, and the marriage is the ultimate life goal for princess. This love and marriage model is completely reflected in the story of Cinderella. She dreams of finding a man to help her escape from the current situation, and once her costume transforms from a rag to a fancy gown, her dream comes true. The Prince Charming immediately falls in love with her, not even considering her personality or other elements. Indeed, it starts with Cinderella, Little Princess, Sleeping Beauty, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and Beast. Most of Disney's princesses confirms the traditional feminine attributes, such as being emotional, needing help, and being saved by the prince until Mulan came out in 1998, which incorporate more masculine traits. Some gender characteristics are not permissible for the prince or princess to portray. The female characters start to have the idea of wanting to explore. In Mulan, the biggest masculine message she presents is to cut her hair with a sword and take her father's place in the war, and eventually she saves the empire and the country. Mulan is physically strong, assertive than other men. The goal of Mulan is not only to be found attractiveness by a handsome guy. Instead, she is trying to use her intelligence to be success and earn honor. However, this does not mean she lacks of femininity. We can perceive her female identity through lots of emotional cues. So, we start wondering we may overlook the reason why she transforms her identity. And later, we get the answer. She feels so depressed to be a woman who is served for men. We may interpret that being a man is the only way for her to escape from her original stereotypical female identity. However, when her female identity is revealed, Mulan is abandoned by the army immediately. She feels not comfortable about her identity, either masculinity or femininity. Love and marriage are also presented as something that forms over. But Mulan does give up former identity and turn back to the normal life in order to stay with Shang together. She is still just a woman looking for a man, When the time is changed into 2014, Brave takes another step on the female image. The female strength is not mean female characters must be masculine and do the same thing as men do. Females have strength on their own and feel comfortable to develop a relationship with men.
Might our young people decide for themselves who they will love?
Brave does not share too much message of marriage. It's more about Merida, who dreams of following her heart. Merida creates a new princess image and redefines what it means to be a strong female.
I am Merida!
Indeed, the female character no longer needs to act like a man to gain power as what Mulan did. Merida becomes freedom and enjoys doing anything she wants. She is riding horse, climbing the mountain, hunting, and her father gives her an arrow as a gift. Merida presents a true femininity image that lives her own life. Another biggest changes for Brave is Merida has the chance to choose her own destiny. She challenges the stereotypical definition of gendered characteristic. She performs lots of things that traditionally associate with male characters and tries to solve all problems by herself instead of depending on a man. From Cinderella, Mulan to Brave, the images of female characters have a huge change, from lack of agency to full agency. Disney starts to break the stereotype of gender rule. Indeed, feminist values are no longer showed only through the male characters. The princess desire to explore something else for their own. So, we are looking forward to seeing more new images of princess in the future.